Bike is packed. I had a meal here at my kiddies, and now I'm leaving Salalah. Trying to find a motivation because it might be raining soon. It rained the last couple of days. It's a week basically that it's been raining, especially on the mountains. So there's no way to do any dirt roads. It rained a lot last night and the night before, and I've seen dirt roads. It's a mess. It's a mud trap. I had a place to stay here in Salalah, which was good. Edit some video, do a Q&A video. And if you're wondering if I have a new sun hoodie, no, it's the old one, but it's inside out, and it's inside out because I've been trolled by a tailor. I think I bought the sun hoodie in 2023, July 2023, but it's coming to an end. It's developing very fast holes everywhere here in Oman. This is the original color inside, and this is outside. And on the sleeves you can actually see the folds. The tailor trolled me. Look what he did. So I asked him to put some fabric to cover it, and he didn't want to do it, and I was like, come on, do it, any fabric. And this is what he did. I only wanted him to do it, and I didn't care about the cosmetic, but obviously, yeah, he did it on the outside. I can wear it inside out, so yeah, I don't care, and it will looks like a new one because it's fully blue inside. See the difference in color? And once it's inside out, you don't really see much. See some leftovers of the water. So it rained a lot, and when it rains in the tropic, man, you can barely breathe sometimes. There must be like 100% humidity. Hopefully it's not gonna rain anymore today. I see some rain in the mountains, but the clouds here on the coast, they're gone. And yeah, it's a long way to Muscat, but let's go. Now it's time to find out how's Oman when it's not Ramadan. Should be a totally different experience, hopefully. I do hope so. Let's keep going. Let's try to survive the rain today and tomorrow. Then I think it should be fine. It has been flooding many cities in the Middle East. Muscat was flooded, Dubai was flooded, I think also Doha and Abu Dhabi were flooded. Big rains. Eccolo, figlio di puttana. Slow exit from Salalah. At least the road is dry. Little bit of water, but not much. I had the option to go up there in the mountain, do a bit of dirt, but like less than 10 kilometers, and then come back. But now after the rain it seems a bit stupid. I'm not gonna climb up 2000 meters of elevation just for getting stuck there and having to come back. Look at these two, casually walking to the highway. Go back, you're gonna get killed. Telling you. There's a viewpoint here. I thought I could find a dry spot to camp around. It's very busy, very busy, but too busy, too many people. There are still some clouds in the mountains. Almost 70 kilometers, 68.6 kilometers done. I didn't think I could do so many kilometers this afternoon. I didn't think I'd reach this village, but I did. So, in 1 kilometer there is a gas station, and I need to load up on water because after that it's a long stretch with nothing but 50 kilometers. Loaded up on the water. Let's find out where we're gonna sleep tonight. Let's get off the main road here and let's check out maybe this area. This is a bit sandy. It's a bit wet. It's sand. I think this is a good spot to camp. I like these rocks. Beautiful rock formations. It was a great spot until these two guys with the 4x4 decided also to come here. So I think it's better to move on. Find another place. Luckily, I didn't pitch the tent. I didn't make a fireplace, so I think I'll be here all night. And prefer to move on. Maybe then some of their friends are coming. I might continue a little bit on this dirt road instead of going back on the highway. Good morning. Let me sit down. It wasn't a great night. I mean, at the end I found a nice spot. I had to put the fly sheet on because it was predicted a bit of rain. It didn't rain, fortunately. The fly sheet made this tropical night a little bit unbearable. I'm not really used to have the fly sheet on, especially because it was quite windy last night, so it would have been a nice breeze. I slept over my sleeping pad. I put the liner, but I didn't go in the liner, so it's that hot, it's that humid as well. But the main reason why it was not a good night is the sleeping pad has a leak. I think it's a leak at the valve, because I'm very, very careful. So I would be very surprised if it got punctured, because I'm very super extra careful when I camp to clean up the spot. I put the ground sheet down and then I pat with my hands to see if there is something poking through. So I'm always very careful. So if it's not a puncture, it's a leak at the valve. And it's not a slow leak. I have to pump up the sleeping pad at least once every 40-50 minutes, which is gonna make my night super uncomfortable from now on. Everything is falling apart, not just the sleeping pad. Look at this. Look at this. That's a problem. I think for now this is the best I could do. There are days when everything seems to go wrong. You just need to hang in there. The sky looks dark at the back. Hopefully we are lucky we got no rain. 802, back on the road to Muscat. What's up? I was having some breakfast, some bread, and I had some leftovers of honey. Got some honey in Dubai when I was sick to make flu bombs. Yeah, every now and then I was having some honey when I was low in energy boost, and it was almost over, and I was trying to squirt it on the bread, but I managed to squirt it all over my trousers. Yeah, today is one of those days. The clouds are getting darker and darker, especially in the mountains. Over there is raining. Starts dropping. I think the rain will come soon, and maybe I can hide down there. The camels also are coming back home. Look, they don't like the rain. See, the camels are going home. Look, very fast. The bike is under the rain, but I'm safe. Good call. Good call. I brought the rain even in the desert of Oman. I doubt there is a desert where I didn't bring rain. Right. This is the second shower. I was about to leave, but then I was like, let's wait another few minutes. I think I have to move the bicycle. It's filling up with water. And move the bike there before I get stuck in here. It's 3 hours that it's raining. Now, I don't know if it will stop, but it's getting a little brighter there. It's not cold, but it's not really fun to cycle under the rain. I could have, but then you're all wet, the shoes are wet, already it's very humid, it takes forever to dry everything, and also there's been loads of thunders. I think now it's time to go. It will rain again in an hour or two. But yeah, let's keep going. Alright, back on the road. Thunder just fell about 3 kilometers away. Great, I would say. To be honest, I thought the rain was over. It's 2 weeks that it's raining. It's raining again. I got to this mosque. I'm in a little village. I think today I should find a roof where I can camp. Not this one, because there are like 2 fingers of water on the floor. Today has not been a good day. Terrible night, terrible morning, terrible afternoon. It's one of those days that sucks balls to be on the road. I think maybe it's time to go. That's it, another big hole. This thing is done. Nice beach here, very nice. There's a little village. I'm gonna go there and get some food. It starts raining again. Let's see if I can find a shelter in this place. This mutton? Mutton? Mut. Yes. Okay.
3 years.
Huh?
3 years.
3? A lot.
2.
2? It starts raining again, but I think I found a place where I can camp under a roof. It's a nice roof. It's mechanic, so not super clean floor, but yeah, it's great. And yeah, the roof is in asbestos, so perfect. The mountain is in the cloud. This is where I slept. Still not a sunrise, but I'm already up and ready to pack. It's been a fun night again. This was a perfect spot to camp because it rained a little bit. It's very hot, so you don't need to cover at night. I just sleep on top of my sleeping pad. I put the liner between me and the sleeping pad, obviously. So yeah, the sleeping pad situation got really worse. I laugh not to cry. The leak is very big now. Every 10 minutes I need to pump it up, otherwise I'm on the floor. So I didn't sleep much. I slept by exhaustion a little bit at the beginning, then I woke up and there was no way to sleep again. Every 10 minutes, pump it up. If I don't pump it up every 10 minutes, I'm on the floor. And so then I slept another bit around between, let's say, 4:30 and 5:30 when I decided to get up, basically. Yeah, I was right. There is no puncture in the sleeping pad, but now the leak is so big that I can hear it. So it comes from basically the valve, around the valve, where the fabric is glued to the valve piece. Potentially I could fix it. I have sink grip. The problem now is that the sink grip needs about 12 hours to cure. 8 to 12 hours, but ideally 15 or even longer, because this is a place where there's lots of pressure. Now what to do, because here I need the sleeping pad every basically 12 hours. Today it's gonna rain again, so I'm not gonna put the pad to cure on top of my bags, and then it's rain, and then the sleeping pad is wet. I don't know. I will need to find somewhere where I can stay for 12 hours. Maybe I could stay here, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna go, I had a look on the map, and in about 35-40 kilometers there is another village where maybe I can get an accommodation for the night. If I can get an accommodation, it'd be nice. I could also do another thing. Yesterday when I was at the mosque, there was a step at the mosque, and when you enter the mosque, it's covered in carpet. And because there was no water, I didn't think that the carpet was wet. But I sat down and it was wet, but I don't know, it tastes really bad. And it's okay, it's not a problem. The only problem is that this dirty water has been soaked up by my cycling pads. It's like a sponge. It'd be nice to clean them, because yeah, if the water is dirty, then there's lots of bacteria growing under my pad. Let's stop by the mosque to dispose the trash. They're building a port here. I think they're building a big. It's drizzling a little bit, But I don't think this cloud is gonna go away anytime soon, so we'll get a bit wet probably. New day, new adventure in Oman. Hopefully less gear braking today. Today, like yesterday, small little hills, up and down all day, but very little hills. This place reminds me the north coast of Chile, from Antofagasta going down. I remember there were very similar landscape. The ocean on my right and the mountains on my left. The wind today comes from that direction, so yeah, the progress it's a bit slower than I would like to. Very nice beach. There are lots of little beaches that are really nice. This one is much bigger. One guy stopped with a 4x4, gave me a cold bottle of water. I'm gonna stop and put it in my thermos. I got to the fisherman village. Let's see if I can find a room for the night. Oh man, this place is dead. Very, very dead. Looks like a motel. Rest house. Let's see, rest house. Let's go and rest. Fuck. Room for rent. Welcome to my crib. I got a room at the motel. Well, it's not a motel. It's no air conditioning, but it's very good. It's as hard as the floor, I think. It's 10 Omani, 22 euros. I didn't have 10 Omani. You cannot pay with credit card. So I gave him all the cash I had, which was 8 Omani, 400, something like that. By the way, yesterday also the bike computer died. Not a problem. Not a problem, because I knew it was gonna happen. I noticed, I can't remember where it was, but I noticed that it wasn't super waterproof. So when I left Dubai, when I was in Dubai, I ordered on Amazon another bike computer, and it arrived the day before I left. So I didn't really have time to fit it. And then I was like, I'll do it on the road. I'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow never came until yesterday. So today is tomorrow. As usual, I don't know when is the last time they changed this shit. Look at this. I've applied some seam grip now. I will let it cure. Today it's gonna rain another bit, and then from tomorrow shouldn't be raining. So tonight I'm here. Tomorrow I'll camp. And if it doesn't work, then the day after tomorrow I can do it maybe on the road very early in the morning. Wake up at 5 and let it cure during the day while I'm cycling. I don't know, it's not ideal, but I removed the bedding, so this is probably a cleaner solution. Definitely cleaner. I'm gonna sleep on my sleeping pad, the one that I use for exercising. I will put the liner on my pillow and just sleep here. It's gonna be good. Now I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna have some chickpeas and maybe some cookies. And then after lunch, we are gonna get on the next phase of fixing things, and we put the new bike computer. It's a Sigma BC10 wired. I prefer wired. Bye.